What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hi, Share. Hi, Jerome. Life with Karen. How you doing? How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Hey, North Philly. Hey, Liz. Boy, this crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm about to play CJ thing, his video. Boy, this crazy, crazy, crazy. Cause it's crazy. Well, probably not. I just don't even like watching his video. And how you say it doing North Philly? Just tap on the name. Ooh, this is weird. Yeah, these people, they really need some help. Hey, Mama Loyalty. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. 'Cause eventually you're going to end up seeing that prom. Okay. Okay, North Philly. Hmm. CJ can't bash nobody. He stay his seat, look himself over there where he at. Seriously. Reeve is not a surprise. If she thinks she's a surprise, that's hilarious. All of them are so hilarious. Oh, you was asking a question? Hold up, Karen. Ask me again, Karen, because I didn't. That's crazy. I'm pretty see. Um, There's nothing to clean up. Every time CJ come back on the scene, he is about to do something else. Now he can only stay behind the scene for so long. He can't take it no more. He got to come on the screen. He can't take it no more. He try to act all innocent. Each and every one of them over there try to act all innocent, and they're not. What? Wait a minute, Liz. What you said? Hold on. These people crazy. Talking about they had a house fire. Uh, mama, so cool. She need to know she's not a surprise. Girl, you be on the internet almost every day. They seeing you stick up for your son that ain't right. Okay, Callie. That's why she ain't saying nothing yet. She is scared of Mama Loyalty. She know who she is. He said, all he showed was smoke. Liz, all he showed was smoke in the house hallway. Yeah, definitely fake. Like allegedly, that's definitely fake. And for one, you know, you should. I mean, if it did happen, you should know it's gonna happen. You got a whole bunch of people that can't cook in your house. You have people in the house that can't cook. And I know Nike tried to come over there and try to be a part and try to do things special for him. When she know doggone well she is irrelevant. CJ want to clean his name up. Hey, you see your brother coming back on the scene now. Your brother was off the scene for a minute, just sitting, laying back. Jinx was sitting back, laying back, like I'm gonna just wait for all this to fall off. Jinx has a good spirit. Like he ain't with that crap that they got going on over there. All the stuff he got going on, CJ, he ain't with it. He said he now if I run into it, I watch it, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just crazy how. And when I watched that live with him and Mama So Cool or whatever, she, I mean, it was great. I liked it. He didn't have no. I mean, he was smiling. He was happy. Basically, he was trying to let her know you need to just ignore the stuff that's going on because This is the internet. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect to come back your way? If you sitting up there sticking up for your son that's a negative person, what do you expect to come back your way? He was like, I don't be tripping off of it. They probably say stuff about me, but I don't be tripping off of it. And that's how I be. I sit there and I just look at it. Hmm. Next one will cast for what? Well, pink shirt, Karen. He know he in danger. He playing that off. He know these women around him is holding stuff over his head allegedly. But he his pride. His pride. Now Kenneth is the one day he need to just sit his butt down somewhere. He just need to sit his butt down somewhere because he don't know what he doing. All right. He making a comeback. Because like he said, he felt like he was the founder with CJ as far as CJ. It's him, Royalty, and the kids. But I remember Royalty saying that before, like we all work together. She didn't deny that. I mean, if a person I did that wrong to me, I'm not finna speak ill of him. Now, if he starts speaking ill of Royalty, then I know we got a problem. She don't know how to be a grandparent, Cher. She don't know what that is. She don't even know how to be a mother. It's already his karma, Karen. She is his karma, and Nike is his karma too. Especially with her saying I ain't going nowhere. That from being on them, you know what, all them years, Cher. Her nerve bad, her nerve shot. She don't know how to handle things of this world. It's like a person coming out of prison for years. She don't know how to handle it. What's up, Miss D? Yeah. I would love to see Royalty do flow some more. I would love to see her rap some more. And that would trip me out. I remember seeing Nike do like a little rap, whatever video, and that was a mess. She was wrong for that. She was wrong for that. She could have kept that. That didn't sounded right. And now she sounded like she was mad, directed towards Royalty. She sounded like she was mad at everything. She might as well not claim Royalty as her grandkids because she don't deal with none of her grandkids. I don't see how They all can sit up there and stick up for her. She ain't even there for her grandkids. You never. She never was. Yeah, she do, Callie. She looked much older. I mean, but that's her. She just looks old when she is young. Like, no, no. Ugh, like, she do really look like her foot stink. Her feet stink. Facts, Cass. Straight copycat. She does. It's just like CJ. That's how CJ is. He's straight. He's straight a copycat. It seems like everything royalty do, he tries to do. Jake seems like he's so humble, but Kenneth, he's a whole nother story, boo boo. He's a whole nother story. Still trying to figure this out. So, show that. I like she a good grandmother. Please, girl, she sit her butt down. A mess. I'm trying. Uh, Let me see if I can do it on here. Okay. You right. You right on North Philly. Let me find your name. What about Mama Loyalty? It's been, give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna have to watch CJ video tomorrow because I can tell you now, I really don't want to, but because all he do is talk and it's annoying. But he just don't know. The more he talk, the more he give himself away. He give himself away every time. And Nike, she think because she talks slow and because she's slow, that don't nobody don't get what she's saying. Definitely get what you saying, man. We definitely get what you saying. I had to do it on my phone, North Philly. Okay. Yes. And that live, she didn't Mama Lord Mama so cool. She didn't look like she was interested because a lot of the things Jinx was saying was is like positive stuff. She ain't used to the positive stuff, but all she kept saying was drama sells, drama sells. Like a girl, and it's a way you can sell drama without being against people that you barely know, because she don't know royalty. She don't know royalty like that. Like Jinx probably know her better than her. That's why Jinx ain't saying anything about royalty. It's not her time to shine. I mean, if she think this is shining, just you know, just wait till it get worse. It's because, hey, she had to wait till Roy to get up out of the picture. That's what she had to do. She had to wait till Roy to get up out of the picture. She ain't gonna say nothing about that though. Yes, right, Callie. It's not her drama. But then when the person you mentions you don't say nothing. Mama Lola mentioned Mama Lola, so why when she mentioned you ain't say nothing? Don't be behind the scenes trying to correct everything. We want to know in the public, like we need to know. We nosy. We nosy. We want to know. Facts. Facts, share. She has to move a certain way, royalty. Has to move a certain way, definitely. Because look, I bet you he end up moving. I bet you he end up moving. I bet you he end up moving. Because all he's trying to do is find out where is royalty, where is she staying, and the address is not going to be leaked. You, sir, don't need to know where she stays, so you can tell your little minions. Yeah, yeah. But I think he was allegedly Miss D's. I think he's waiting for his brother to fail. You know, now, that's what I think. I think so that he's being all humble and all quiet because I really seriously think he's waiting for him to fail. I just really seriously think he all right, dude. Because just like we can see that he's falling, and guess what? Other people can see that too. And sometimes family they can see that they just sit back and they just watch and wait till it happen because he knows it's wrong. That's his way of basically saying saying something. Like you're gonna fail, like because what you're doing is wrong. In order to not step it up and happen to actually say something about family, because so much out there is already bad about his family because of his mom, basically, and CJ, basically, they're the ones that caused all the turmoil. I'm glad, Cass. I'm glad she left because you're not going to continue on collecting money off of my family. No. And then you want to down us on screen off screen, and no telling how much bad it goes down off screen. You're not finna continue making money off us. Like, are you crazy? And then now look, everybody, they all sit on the other side waiting for royalty to say something, to put out another video so they can misconstrue it. It just doesn't make any sense. They misconstrue everything royalty say, they misconstrue everything what Jalea do. Like, y'all don't even talk about Kamara as bad like y'all do Jalea. And Jalea is older than Kamara. Like, come on now. Like, that, I mean, that's how you know you got he got some delusional people on his side. He got some delusional people on his side. Like, seriously. They need to wake up every single person that is fighting for CJ, every single person that is fans of CJ. They need help. They need help. They need mental help because some ain't right in their household in order to accept how this man has been treating royalty. And far as I remember, when Nike was getting bashed by royalty, I didn't see this much hate for Nike like that. I don't remember seeing all the hate from Nike like that. Calendar. They're gonna continue to lie on her because first of all, they listening to the other side, Miss D's. They listen to the other side for one. The other side is liars. And guess who all CJ got on his side? A whole bunch of liars and a whole bunch of delusional people. So it's almost like they must be hypnotized. She don't. Roger don't hate on her like that because Roger can go out and get it. She know how to go out and get it. You know, Nike, even where she from, like everybody say, is like it's dirty, it's a lot of poverty or whatever. She still don't know how to make a positive come up. You're using someone that is living a positive life, and she doing this herself. Yeah, she got a big behind gap. Now that's a big gap. And she can suck a straw. She can she can put a straw through that gap. And Nike Cass, Nike lied a lot too. She did. She lied a lot, and she's still trying to stick to that same story because she's trying to stick. Okay, Callie, she's trying to stick to that same story because that she knows that's the story she told in the past, and it still get misconstrued. It still get all messed up when she talk about it. You was jealous of her. You was jealous of royalty because why would she be jealous of you and she don't even know you? Like, come on now. Very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. They're gonna stay losing because Hey, they gonna stay losing. Yeah, me too, Cher. She keeps telling the same old lame old story, but royalty is still royalty. Be humble and give her that, but yet she still come back and tell lies. She really, I always said that Nike got all on YouTube out of sympathy and being CJ So Cool's baby mama. She made drama. She did between them. It didn't have to be that. And I guarantee you, when Royalty and CJ was together, it took a minute for Royalty to even say anything. She had dealt with so much. You know what, Cass? They still not gonna see anything in a positive light, even when it comes to Kamar. Nike know that was all the set up from the beginning. She knows she was coaching her daughter to dislike Royalty because Royalty was a good mother, and she didn't do anything to harm her child. She know that. Nike know that. Nike just wanted what she wanted, and but I don't know if I can say if she wanted what she wanted because he there now. You still don't have him like you supposed to. You probably doing your little thing with him, but at the same time, you don't have him. Have him. You can't call him your own. Yes, D. It should be taken down. Yeah. And just imagine the people, Callie, that she support, that's fans of theirs, and they supporting that type of crap. Just imagine what goes on in a household because ain't no way you right when you wrong really. It's crazy. You you supporting a demon to be honest. And I feel like if you support a demon, what can I say about you? Like what type of person are you if you support those demons? You know, that's what I'm saying, Miss Diane. How do you put your child on a plane by herself? She was young too. She was young. I'm like, no, you gonna have to get up. You gonna have to get up. I'm gonna have to get up on that with her and drop her house. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't want to put. She felt what Royalty said. She felt like she was. He should have sent her some money or something to make sure she got on a plane with her or something like that. Just felt obligated that she should have too. Like I mean, just like I said last night, if she would have played her cards right, she could have had things too. Like she came wrong, but she felt like she couldn't bow down to Royalty for some reason. But that was her problem. That was her enviousness, jealousy. That was her problem. Like you can't blame that on Royalty. And you know what? Yeah, she did. Royalty stayed making sure that she was great. You know, that's what killed. I mean, Yeah, she was a baby. Like that already you should, see that how Nike is. There's so many signs. It's so many signs pointing to how Nike is. It's so many signs. And how she's being. That's why, and from those signs, that's how I gathered exactly what type of chick Nike was. That's why I didn't like her from the beginning. Like you, yeah. But see, she knows that it has, he has to talk to royalty about that, Miss Diane. And she knows she ain't being the a nice person to royalty. So when I mean, it's almost like why I gotta. I mean, I can see royalty saying like, why we gotta pay for her when she acting like that, like she's trying to cause problems in a relationship. But like I said, she could have had those things, and everybody could have prospered together if they would have done right. Like, and I ain't saying kiss nobody, but I'm just saying it has to be in your heart. It has to be in you to be right towards somebody. And Nike don't have it in her. Facts. Okay then, Cass. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Because that's exactly how I feel. And you can see through somebody like that. But you can't show me respect. You calling my baby daddy, you talking about Kamara can't come down here and stay for such and such time. You giving all these problems because you are sleeping with my baby daddy and you want more from him than anybody in their household. No, you can't do that. She don't have she don't not an ounce. What a huss said. You may hey, you she may have worked, but it seemed like working with Nike, she never kept a job consistently. It's always like, I got a job, quit. I got a job, quit. I work, quit. And she stayed quitting the job. She couldn't stay on one for nothing. But then you want to throw that up, talking about, all royalty do is sit there and around the house. And baby, royalty did a lot, honey. And for one, if she wanted to sit around that house, guess what? She deserved it. Her kids are the one that made that joker. And you can't get mad at that. She ain't gonna look at that. She's not gonna look at that. And what's crazy, Kelly, like how you gonna get mad at Rossi and the kids? How you gonna get mad at them? You shouldn't get mad at them. He the one that embarrassing you. That's how I know they got some stuff going on. She evil with a bad. And they made up because of royalty. She put in the work. She put in the work. Definitely. Nike ain't put in no work, and she thinks she's sitting down. You ain't gonna be sitting down for long, boo. If y'all ain't shipped out somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Because of the stuff you're doing. What Nike trying to do is literally this. She wants payback from royalty. I believe allegedly that her and CJ made an agreement. They want to play out the story as if from the beginning, like with royalty and the kids, they want to play out the same story like that, but it's not working. But the bad stuff that was in their story for her, she wants to have royalty. She thinks royalty is going to suffer because they are trying to be so much like her. And royalty's not going to suffer, boo boo, because one thing about royalty, the stuff that she had did for Kamari, how she treated Kamari, that came from the heart because she loved CJ. See, you and Nike and CJ, y'all may have communicated and I can see CJ allegedly telling everything that's going on in that household. You know that what royalty was mad about the females. And all right, good night, Mama Loyalty. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. CJ ran his mouth between two of the women. Meanwhile, Royalty was thinking that she was loving her man. She was loving who she thought was her man. He didn't have that same. He wasn't doing that same thing. CJ kept the mess up, and so now Nike feels like he still cares for me because he wouldn't tell me. He wouldn't tell me about Royalty if he was happy with her. Now, see, he's supposed to be telling Royalty because that's supposed to be his woman. He's supposed to be telling her like anything that went on in that household. Not a Royalty could have done it if she argued with CJ. Okay, you not get like that was a bad thing because she could do that because that actually was her man. That actually was her man, but not get to interfere yourself on their situation, and you've been irrelevant for years, and you still are. All right. See you later, Jerome. I'm not gonna be on here for long either, y'all. It's about 12 o'clock. 12:15. Me too, Callie. Me too. Because and it was true. She was hurt. When she came on that live screaming and said, I can't deal with it no more. You can have it all. See, look, I'm not taking nothing with me because she had to do that because one thing about CJ, he loves to come on the internet as you can see and lie. She had to go on live. She had to say she ain't taking nothing because he literally would have went up in there allegedly and got stuff taken out of there himself and blame it on Royalty. She was tired. She was tired. And when a woman's fed up. That's it, Cass. That's it. Okay, Callie. And then, I mean, we don't talk about the kids much, although we do say we don't talk about royalty kids much, but all do we do say that they love to put those kids, royalty kids, in a bad light. They love to talk about royalty kids, but I always wanted to talk about that part where it came to royalty kids. Nike, you really think your child was the only one that went through things? Those kids went through a lot in that household. And imagine this, calling a man your dad that really didn't care for you, and he showed his true colors when he was trying to put one child out thinking the rest of the family was not going to come along. Are you crazy? Nike try to put, I mean, I totally feel bad. I feel bad for Kamara too, but Kamara also has to open her eyes eventually as she grow and see her parents for who they are if she has not already. But what Nike and CJ need to understand, those kids' life wasn't great either. How could you? How could people on the other side look at Kamari's life and like her dad wasn't there? Girl, them kids' daddy wasn't there from the beginning. And a small part of Jalea's life. You ain't you're not hearing royalty try to make that everybody feel bad for her because her kids dad was not in their life. I'm talking about not in their life at all. At least CJ showed up for your child. And you know what, Liz? I think he gonna come on here and tell a couple of lies because he knows she got that gag order. Just to try to make himself look good. Just to try to get him some views, some clout. But back to royalty kids, they have something. You think all they wanted was just the clothes and stuff and the shoes. There's nothing but CJ doing. That's just nothing but CJ doing. And if I was a child, I'd take that and some more. But at the same time, be a dad. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't all about materialistic stuff. I remember when he got mad and started talking about they was wearing Crocs. Dude, Crocs were comfortable. I know, right, Callie? But I had to remind myself not to break my screen after dealing with watching him. The way he think is so freaking negative. It's negative. He need. I mean, but at this moment, this man ain't thinking about growing and doing things better. He's not. He's not studying that. All he want is get back. That's all he want. That's all he want. Like, I sit up there and look at those kids. I was like, they can't even sleep. They couldn't even sleep without this man having a camera. Let them kids get some rest. Cause we know you already been playing house all day. Play with this toy. Play with this. Camera this. Let them children sleep. Every time he picked up the camera, he either waking up the kids or putting the camera in their face. Like Kamara ain't have to deal with that all the time. What made Nike think that them children always wanted to deal with that stuff like that? Nah, he kept putting that camera on them because he knew they was the breadwinners. And he knew that. See, as CJ go, he's plotting. As CJ go, he's plotting. He changes up his plot every time because he's delusional. He's bipolar. And it's sad to say that because it's people out there that's bipolar that really don't want to be in that type of position. They don't want to have to go through that. But he don't even want no help. He don't think he need no help. None of them do, because all of them is. That's who I looked at. A family. I didn't look at Kamara. I didn't look at Nike. I looked at a family that was placed in a position that they was like, they walked into everything. They didn't know what was going to go on. CJ knew the whole time what was going to go on. He knew he had a child. He knew how his baby mama was. He knew what he was going through. But those kids and Royalty ended up finding out about Kamara and the child. But what about this delusional baby mama? What about her? You know, I can't stand when they go to blame the kids about all the stuff that they got. Do you know how hard they had to work for that stuff? This man wouldn't put the camera down. He wouldn't stop talking. He was aggravating. And imagine if he aggravated us, imagine how bad they was aggravated. I keep hearing in my head, Jaleel saying, "Mama, what took you so long? What took you so long?" Now, that's powerful. That's powerful. And that would have kind of hurted me, but I'm quite sure Royalty already went through that process because I'm quite sure she had already said that before, because it's been a long time coming. And whew, I mean, you could just feel CJ's energy when he used to record those kids. Look at Leon. He always want to be on now. Like, Leon, what do you think? Dude, get that camera off me. I don't want to be. Some things are left for privacy. Now, that's who I felt bad for, but also pray for those kids, Royalty kids. Because you could just tell they was going through stuff. Yeah, you got the nice house that he never brought into these houses. You know what I'm saying? I think the children would have had better sense to buy a house than he would. I remember he called himself buying Leon a house for his birthday. I mean, what the house at, CJ? You ain't buying nothing. You just was trying to raise your credit more and more. That's all. You was not trying to help none of them kids out. You want everything to be for show. And that's why I say, Nike, your child ain't the only one that went through something. You got to understand that was a single mother coming into that relationship with 3 kids already. And she had to try her best to, make sure she brought someone in with the best interest of her heart and those kids' heart. And she thought she had that. And for another woman to sit up there and put down another woman and just try to make it hard for another woman, it bothers me. And then you sit here, you talking about she jealous. That shouldn't even be a factor, jealousy. Because all you should have been worried about, Nike, is your child. How she get on that plane, you put on the plane by herself and making sure she got there safe. Although you should have been on there with her. Excuse me, y'all. Those kids went through a lot too. I don't hear nobody sitting up there talking about royalty kids. They were innocent. Royalty and her kids, her mom were innocent in the whole situation. Facts, Callie. Let me put that up on the screen. That's exactly what I'm talking about. She was spared it. But you still got an evil baby mother out there acting like her child went through so much. If she did, it's because of her. It's because of her. Because I don't. When she came down with Royalty, it was all smiles. You know, I don't know what happened behind the scene, but with Royalty said she treated that child like her own. I believe so, but she did. You know, they'll probably try to go back to the video where Royalty was like, she played both sides. Well, she can still be a good child when she wants to, but she also can play both sides too. Okay? Because if you have a mother like Nike feeding her child, thinks her head to be against the person who they dad call the stepmother. Yeah, see, CJ did that. CJ was the one telling call stepmother. He did that to make Nike jealous and make it seem like it was royalty, but it wasn't royalty. Look at him now. Look what he did with Lexi. Lexi ain't even been there as long as royalty did. Stepmama. No, that is not my stepmama. That's not my stepmama. And it ain't even about the color. It's just the fact that no, that's not my stepmom. I'm sorry. Like it's crazy. Like and Royalty was able to. She gave you more kids. She didn't have to do that. She didn't have to even sacrifice her body like that to give you more kids and twins and your son. She did, Callie. She did. And see, they definitely did, Callie. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because a lot of people just look at Kamara and they feel sorry for Kamara. And that's not fair. Those kids went through a lot. And if they want to know how they went through a lot, just check it out how he been talking about them ever since they left. That's the same way he treated them when they was there. So let's just be real with it. Kamara ain't have to deal with none of that backlash, and you'll hear it every now and then. I mean, I remember him saying like her skin color and her hair texture and how she don't have that much hair. You know, Jalea has a lot of hair. It's all this type of stuff. Just discriminate. But just imagine what they had to go through, not only on screen, but off screen. Like, I can just imagine. And people think that you can't see through things, but people actually go through this type of stuff in real life. They go through this stuff in real life. Like, you can read in between the lines because people go through it in real life. Facts. Because it's not all for Kamari. Just like in the past with Royalty, she intervened she intervening with Kamara in her life with her dad now. And CJ, he set this stuff up. He set this stuff up. He want, everyone to be against royalty, which is not fair. But when you mess up with the chosen one, you can't win. So you can't win. You messing with a chosen child, like even when it comes to her mom, like they better stop playing. They better stop playing. Cause God gonna show you really what it is. Yes, she punching ass. She ain't get no child support. I ain't seen her do a video yet. I don't even know if she did a live because I had to take them off there. They energy just too bad. I had to take them off my Instagram, but I don't know if she did a live yet. But she ain't talking that much. She's not talking that much. It's time for her to go, Cass. It's time for her to go. Elimination time. It's time for her to go. And Lexi from the grave need to go too. I guess she gonna. And see, listen. Okay, just imagine Nike and CJ going to Lexi and saying she did royalty did this, that, and that. For her to have this image in her head of how bad she treated Kamara. Because they're such evil people. Just imagine the story, because none of them really know royalty, so where you getting your story from? Why you dislike royalty so much? You have no reason to dislike her. You have, if I don't see how people keep dogging royalty saying she was bad to Kamara, but at the same time, not fault CJ. It was true. Why would you stay with someone who treated your child wrong? Like, first of all, she has no morals. And she lied the whole time. She wanted the world to believe that royalty was this bad person. Just because royalty stuck up for herself, just realize what they doing now. Royalty was doing the same thing then, sticking up for herself. She's doing the same. She doing the same thing now, sticking up for herself. They don't like it when she's putting it out there and telling the truth. They don't like that. They want her to be quiet and let it just flow. Let them just dog her out and just say anything about her kids. But when it comes to your kids, Nike, you about to climb a whole mountain and seem like, well, go ahead, jump off there. That's what I feel. But you about to go around the world with everybody, thinking you could beat everybody. You can't beat everybody. You can't beat everybody. You don't want no problem. Like, she too much. Like, I couldn't deal with that long, but I wouldn't be able to deal with her drama. But you know what I'm saying? But Royalty's right. I gotta think about my kids. You know what I'm saying? And Royalty learned from her mistake of bringing the kids out there. But, she's learning. She's chosen. She is covered. She's protected. But these people, they ain't learning not a doggone thing. They not learning nothing. They could care less about learning because they feel like, still in their head they rich, right? So they think that I can do anything I want. I can say anything I want, but all that's gonna come to an end. Well, she didn't have that. She did not have that. Like I said, hey Courtney, but like I said, they sit up there and they feel sorry for Kamara, but those kids went through a lot. They was innocent in the whole situation. Royalties innocent in the whole situation, and but yet, how does the blame go on the people that made sure your butt was a millionaire? But all that's going away because now the people that allowed you to get there, they're no longer there, and the people that's down with you, they can't make you a coin. What the money that they bringing in? Everybody depending on CJ. Who buying the food? CJ. Who paying the bills? CJ. Because I don't see them girls with no job. I don't see what they doing. But they better get their grind on. Cause it's hey, cause your family ain't telling her the truth now. So if she was to allegedly get locked up or something, guess what? She gonna need some money to put out for that bond or put on her books. I think they think they're untouchable because they got Lexi on their side. But don't start to worry when Lexi get caught and she start hollering. She start speaking out because her butt in trouble. They better stop thinking Lexi can't get caught. That's what they better stop. Because she can too. She's not exempt for getting in trouble. I don't care what she think. Yeah, they would. Come on now. Like, I did my two girls like that. They're like 3 years apart. But that's that love that you have like as a mother. Kamar dressing like her because they were sisters. They were sisters, and that's how they looked at it. But then when it get this serious, which the other side don't understand, it got that serious because look, Carnation don't have to be friends with Kamari. I'm sorry, like a lot of people feel they do it. That's not true. You're against my mother. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to back off from each other because I don't know what the plot is. I don't know what the plan is. Incarnation is a very smart girl. She's a very smart girl. So she knows better and she sees the things that go on around her. And obviously it had been some things allegedly going on around her. She didn't like it. She didn't want to deal with it. No. She didn't want to deal with it. Especially when CJ was inviting the little girls over there, knowing that they were friends with Kamara. It's nothing but a plot. And then if you can't see that, you're something is definitely wrong. Girl, looking like she from the grave, talking about she was brought up with class. She better wake up if she think that's class. I mean, she to her level of classness, like it probably is to her. She's not used to it. She's not used to having those things. Royalty's used to having those things at this point, but Royalty, she once didn't have it. That's why she appreciated it when she got it. I can't stand when people they get a lot of money and You forget where you come from? Don't you know you can go back there? God can take you there, he can take you back from there. So you better wake up. Right, Cash. Till you do right by me, everything you touch is going to fail. He ain't getting it. He full of demons, Cash. He full of demons. So he's not getting it. He's taking over, the demons have taken over each and every one of those people. They have taken over each and every one of those people. I'm telling you. They are no longer in their bodies, entering the demons. They are the type of people allegedly to summons demons. Hey, but see, you smart. You think logically, Callie. She don't. I mean, I think it's because CJ also. You remember in that video when they was doing the like she was basically a pick me, um, the dating and stuff like that. He was like, use your privilege, use your white privilege. Like he's doing all that. And also, before I leave outfield, I want to say CJ. CJ is the one that got all these ladies thinking the way that they're thinking. This is why they are the ones that come for when the drama happened and he don't come for it. He allows them to do it because he's the one that allows these ladies to think the way that he thinks. The same way that he thinks, basically. But they come on there because they think they so bad and bold, like nobody can't whoop them, you know, like they the beast, you know. You know what, Miss D? I think they still gonna be delusional. Because for real though, if they ain't get it by now, they delusional. Something ain't right. But I would hope that they would change. I would hope they would see what we talking about. What CJ is doing. Seriously though, what are they gonna have to talk about if these people allegedly be locked up or in the grave allegedly? If they keep going the route that they're going. Excuse me. You can't keep doing bad things to people and expect good to come out of it. I don't see this stuff ending well. But if they want to keep doing it, guess what? They're gonna end up where they end up. I would like to know that too, D. I would like to know that too because definitely need to learn how to do a little research because she's doing too much. I don't understand why she feels like I don't understand why she feels like she could get away with things. I just feel like it's just a demon in these people. Allegedly, it's like you could see it through their bodies. You know what I'm saying? It's like they got this layer of skin and that darkness behind their skin. Like I'm just speaking like that's what make me just stay away. When I see people like that, I stay away from them. Like CJ, Nike, because I would really have to beat the demons out of them. Like seriously. Like beat them. Like because there is I have to stay away from people like that, Callie. I keep my circle, I keep it well, if I ain't gotta have nobody in it, period. They ain't gotta be in it. I ain't hurting. I ain't hurting for no friends. They ain't gotta be in it. Even with family, I ain't hurt for it. But if you good to me, I'm good to you, and they're not no good people. They're not no good people. And then his mama, she coming down to Las Vegas, and someone fooled her. She has to know if she is a known carpet walker. She is at the bottom of the line. Cause baby, why you got a carpet walk if you got that privilege? If you got that privilege, why you carpet walking? Like, I mean, you should already have those thousandaires, millionaires in your life if you so privileged. These people are true. These people are true. But we're gonna always keep royalty nation prayed up, and PRP, Pretty Rich and Paid, BSC TV. We keep everybody prayed up, and y'all just say a prayer for our girl before y'all go to sleep. Speak some positive words. Let that energy, that positive energy flow her way, because for one thing about it is I don't want to see anything happen to them. Like we already know, as far as the other side, if they don't stop what they're doing, you know the road that they're headed down. But we know our girl. We know she's trying to do right. So we respect that. So now we just gonna keep her lifted up, Royalty Nation, and continue on praying for her. But that is it for me tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and comment, y'all. Comment in the comment section. Let me know how you like when I go live, or do you like my videos? Let me know. I'll let y'all later. Good night, y'all.